Good morning. It's 6:14. The sun is due to rise in 10 minutes. And we're walking down to the beach. Got some stuff I want to talk about this morning. The angle the beach is at means that that hut there is in the way of the sunrise. So we're walking around the beach now to go and try and find a more direct view of the sunrise. I love sunrise. If I'm not mistaken, the sun should rise around here-ish, so we should capture it. Although this camera makes it look a bit brighter here, so maybe it's gonna come up there. I'm gonna set up camp, get the tripod out, start getting ready to do a time lapse of that sunrise. So I keep saying sunset, then I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, with this really ugly building in the way, it's not the best photo. So I think I might just capture this way instead, because over there, this is where the city's, you can sort of see the buildings peeking through, the city will appear there. So I might capture that instead of that. Oh, but that does look good. I just don't like this building. It's just there in the photo. Like I could walk right around the beach and I'm not that committed tonight. Tonight? Oh my God, this morning. I think we'll just capture it from here. I very dramatically said at the start of this video that I've got some things to talk to you guys about. And I mean, the title of this video probably gives it away a little bit, but this is my last morning of this trip, and not as in Dubai, as in this traveling trip. So if you don't know, I travel off of my savings. I don't make any money from content creation. I don't work remotely. I've been saving for years. And this year decided to come traveling again. I did it a few years ago before as well. The plan always was that I'd run out of money by Christmas. There are people swimming. I'm a budget traveler, and I worked out that I could stretch my money and travel till Christmas, and then the plan was to go home and then figure out next year. I was gonna have to work at some point somewhere in the world. About 2 months ago, my old company reached out to me and they had a position available that at the start of the year, before I embarked on these travels, I would have jumped at. And for my current situation, sort of the perfect position to get. Okay, no, fuck this. I'm moving the camera. I'm gonna go down to like the beach, like right near the water, and try my best to capture this. She's coming. Pretty much idyllic position for me. Came up, but it meant I'd have to cut my travels short. And, well, I'd have to sort of just let go of the freedom travel. And when I say freedom travel, I mean like just traveling without working, which I know is not sustainable. Obviously, I'm working out as in terms of my YouTube, my content creation, everything, but working is in making money, and at the moment that doesn't make me any money. So despite being a role that I really wanted, it was a very tough decision to make, because I say it meant I was gonna have to give up the travels early. It meant I'd have to go back to normal life, even though it's definitely an abnormal role. It just wasn't an easy decision for me to make. I had some time to think about it, but then about 3 weeks ago now, it became, okay, yes or no, we need to know. And I had to make that decision to go. And don't get me wrong, I am so excited to start this new role. It's very bittersweet because of the fact I'm gonna have to give up the travel lifestyle that I've been living. Now, this is actually the only role I would have cut these travels short for, because it involves a lot of travel itself. So tomorrow I head back to the UK, but then a week later I'll be off again. And I'll be back for the Christmas period, but then most of next year will be spent traveling. The sun is rising. Oh, there she is. I definitely could have angled this more like here. Probably the, oh. I've already started the time lapse now, so now I'm like, can I crop you? I could probably crop that into it, I guess. That's really annoying. So this is not the end of the travel vlogs. This is not the end of my YouTube channel. This is not the end of me creating travel content. I'm still gonna be creating content. I'm also massively backlogged right now. So this video will be going up quite quickly, like probably today or tomorrow, to like, just to sort of fill you guys in on what's going on. I still have vlogs from the whole of Vietnam, the whole of Laos, and through Thailand to be uploaded, as well as so much more content for you guys. So this is not the end of the YouTube channel. This is not the end of the traveling. Obviously it is next week. Next week when I then head back out of the UK, I'll be making more video content then. So yeah, this is definitely not the end of travels. This is definitely not the end of my YouTube channel or my travel vlogs or anything like that. We're just gonna be taking a different approach for at least the next year. So I said there that at least the next year. What does that mean? That means I am committing into this role for a minimum of a year, and then I'm gonna see what life is saying. I'm not making plans further ahead than a year. I'm really actually trying not to make any plans further ahead than 6 months, because if I learn anything this year, it's how rapidly life can change. Luke at the start of this year had drastically different plans for this year than what actually came to fruition. I'm not complaining that I ended up going traveling and doing this, and it's been amazing. So I was gonna film this at sunset. The reason I filmed it at sunrise is because this is not the end. This is the start of new beginnings. Just as the sunrise is the start of a new day, this is the start of a new adventure for me. And I'm excited, and I can't wait to take you guys along with me. That sea feels like a bath. It's so warm. I also just want to say, while I've got you guys' attention, this channel has seen so much growth in the last 2 months. Like, comparatively to where I was at to where I am now, the amount of growth I've seen is just crazy, and I can't thank you all enough for the support. That's it really. I just thank you for supporting me and for subscribing, for liking, for coming back and watching the videos. I appreciate every single one of you. I cannot wait to take you on the next steps of my journey. I really can't. Thank you guys, genuinely.